The Nürburgring's GP Strecke was constructed on the former site of the pit complex of the Nürburgring's Nordschleife and Südschleife in the 1982-83. Originally a 12-turn, 2.8-mile circuit, the GP Strecke was revamped in 2002 with the replacement of the Castrol chicane by the Hook right-hander and subsequent omega-shaped Mercedes Arena turn, bringing the circuit to its current 16-turn, 3.1-mile specification. Along with the parabolic Dunlop Care, the track signature section is the Michael Schumacher S, formed by turns 9 and 10. However, with this Sprintstrecke layout, I'm going to be missing out on the Dunlop Care and the Michael Schumacher S, resulting in a much shorter circuit, but just as much fun and door banging and battling that you come to expect from one of the best circuits in the whole of Germany. This guide is mainly for those wanting to learn TCR, learn this very unique layout, or just want a refresher of braking points and what gears to use. With 2 different TCR laps included in this guide, use the timestamps underneath to guide you through the video to find which laps you want to be viewing. It is the fixed setup used in both cars, with the brake bias lowered due to personal preference. I like the back end a little bit looser, it helps me rotate the car. After this guide is finished its premiere, there is, as always every single Monday, a practice session completely free for anybody who wants a couple of hours just racing amongst each other and watching the quicker people do laps. Enjoy the guide, let me know in the comments underneath what car you're going to be racing this week, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get to see you in either the practice session or in the officials on the track. See you there. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video and subscribe. And if you want to share, go for it. Check out the links in the video description below where you'll find the Discord, socials and Twitch account, as well as racing content contains other genres of game too. After this video, check out more racing and sports content on the channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the comment section here and in other videos. Enjoy. A lot of this circuit you will have driven before in many other series, but the Sprintstrecke layout, especially turn number 5, could throw you off a little bit, but we're here to try and get you through this as safely as possible, starting off with the number 100 board for Yokohama Curve. Brake down and turn very tightly. You can mount quite a bit of the curve, but use the bollard sticking out as a guideline. Don't go over the bollard and you shouldn't get yourself a slowdown. Ensuring that on the exit you get yourself over to the right hand side as soon as possible to open up turn number 2, the AMG Arena. Keep it tight to the left hand curb, just slowly feathering your throttle around, a little bit of braking if necessary, just to help you turn the back end a little bit more. Be careful not to accelerate too far out. If your left wheels go onto that curb at all, it will be an off track. For turn 3, you want to set yourself up for turn 4. You are going to be going out a little bit wide and taking a late apex onto turn number 3. Keep it nice and tight and keep to the left hand side of the exit, and you'll open up turn number 4 to allow yourself to get a little bit more speed through and potentially give yourself an overtaking chance or defend from attack when you come up to turn number 5. Turn number 5 is where the Sprintstrecke layout is much more different to everything else that you've driven on this circuit. Brake before the 100 board, not a moment afterwards, and get yourself down to a low gear. First or second will do around, keeping to the right hand side, hugging it and watching out for that slight drop before the end. And after you've hit that drop, then you can accelerate out without being pushed too far wide. Get over to the right hand side and get yourself ready for the Ravenol curve. Once you do get over to the right hand side, between the 100 and the 50 boards, you want to be lightly braking before the white line on the road, and with this you can take plenty of the inside curb. Make sure you do so, flow around and get yourself to the left hand side to open up turn number 7. Once again, taking care to get yourself around. Once you've hit the apex, you can slowly apply the throttle, take plenty of the curb on exit, and if you nail that corner, you're giving yourself a fantastic opportunity getting around the Advan Bogen and potentially getting yourself an overtake chance at one of the trickier chicanes in iRacing, especially if you're side to side with somebody else. If you want to play it safe like me, between the 150 and 100 board is where you're going to be braking. You can get away with braking later. Just keep in mind that the curbs of the chicane, especially if you're driving an Audi or a Honda, do throw you around quite a bit. And if you unsettle the car too much on the first half of the chicane, you'll end up getting an off track by accidentally cutting the second half and potentially a nasty 2-second plus slowdown. Once you have battled that chicane, you are nearly home free. Difficult braking point here. I have pinpointed the edge of the steel fencing at the end. When that starts to disappear from your front windshield, that is when I've been starting to brake. Keeping yourself nice and tight. Once you hit that apex, you can slowly apply the throttle, use plenty of curbing on the exit, and get yourself in for, fingers crossed, an extremely quick lap. Apart from that final chicane and turn 5, the rest of this track you've very likely done before, so hopefully for the majority you already know what you're doing. Now for the sake of those driving the Audi, here's an Audi lap with suggested gears just for you. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe, and check out the abundance of content on the channel. Comment underneath what you're racing this week, and check out the video description for my Discord, which houses my Garage 61 team links, my Twitch channel, and the TCR community Discord, as well as links to leagues and other communities. I shall see you all next video. Take care of yourselves, but most importantly, please take care of each other.